Fresno's drought is not the only disappointment weather-wise around the country, huh, Steve?
No, our drought and our warm weather were quite a change today from places like Florida. We were talking about oranges a little bit earlier today, Peter. In our own part of the country, we have our problems, but in Florida, they have much more of a problem. Temperatures last night got into the teens and 20s, and in that part of Florida, the central part, over 90% of the orange juice supply for the nation is grown. Floridians normally used to temperatures in the 70s in the wintertime. We're buttoned up all the way from Tallahassee to Key West. Cold weather back east is expected to last for several more weeks. That's a warning to Pittsburgh's industrial complex. Back in that part of the country, the rivers back there are very responsible for bringing the coal in and to help get that industrial complex going. People here in Fresno enjoyed the very nice weather today. This is in the area of Santa Ana and 9th in North Fresno. Our temperature was actually 62 today. We warmed up another 4 degrees from yesterday, and the temperature normally on the date is actually a bit lower, 54 degrees, 63 last year. All the temperatures today around the area in the 60s, and the warmest spot actually was 67 in Hanford today. Most places warmed up about 5 degrees. Now, that was the way it looked around the 6 counties. Here's the way it looks in Fresno now. The temperature is 53. The dew point is 10 degrees away at 43. The relative humidity is 69%. Because the humidity is low, do not be fooled and think there won't be fog tonight. It will be bad. Winds northwesterly at 4. The pressure 30.11 and steady. Our air quality today, by the way, was unhealthful. And we saw sunshine today again. A few clouds out there, mostly in the morning hours. It cleared off rather nicely. Almost the entire state of California was clear today. Temperatures along the coast now in the 60s mostly, some 70s as we get further south. 75 in Santa Maria today. By the way, 75 was the warmest spot in the nation yesterday in San Luis Obispo. 75 there and in Palm Springs were the 2 warmest spots around the state of California today. Let's take a look at this, our satellite view tonight. There's that cold front out there again. Don't worry, it's not coming our way. High pressure here as is locked in. You can see that most of the state of California was clear today. The upper level low that went through Southern California yesterday and the day before has moved into Arizona, and most of that has been dissipating right now. Here's the way it looks at 18,000 feet. This upside-down shaped U is high pressure. The regular shaped U back there is low pressure. The upper air winds are in between, and you can see the upper air winds which drive the storms are pushing all of those things much too far to the north. Florida, we mentioned about the problems with oranges. Here's how cold it got last night. 8 degrees in Tallahassee. Jacksonville had 13. 41 degrees even in Key West, and 22 in Tampa. Now that's one place that's near the orange areas, 22 degrees. It got down below 28 from between 7 and 10 hours last Sunday. That does extensive damage to the orange crop. Some snow flurries across the north a little further. Hazy skies tomorrow in San Francisco. 57, the temperature expected up there. Partly cloudy in Los Angeles. 75 degrees. The Sierra at 5,000 feet, fair and 60. The coast tomorrow, fair and 68. The desert, partly cloudy, 75 degrees. I said the fog would be bad, and so bad, in fact, a traveler's advisory is on for tonight, tomorrow morning. Hazy by afternoon, the low tonight 37. And the temperatures for the next week at least will be in the upper 50s, right around 60, and all areas above 32 degrees tonight. Rainfall for the year, of course, this is supposed to be a pretty wet time of the year. In fact, we peak on the 16th and 18th of this month. That's Friday through Sunday. It's usually our second wettest time of the year. If you look to the right on there, it's a little wetter in the end of February. So we're supposed to have a very wet time of year right now. Ellen Tukoyan, 8 years old from Fresno, goes to St. Anthony's School. Of course, this is a ski resort. It's a partly cloudy day. It looks like there are a few patches there where there isn't any snow. That, of course, is not at all unusual either. Not much snow up there. They won't be getting not much change expected.
Too bad. Thank you, Steve. Even though we've had lots of fog this year, it's been a